Welcome back, Holistic Soul Sisters. It's me, Mandy Rose, your holistic health coach, spiritual mentor, and astrologer. Welcome to the Holistic Soul Sister TV channel, where we talk all about astrology, the new and full moons, retrograde, sun seasons, to keep you updated on why you might be feeling the energy that you're feeling. I also give you guys holistic healing, health tips and tricks, so make sure you hit like and subscribe. In today's video, we are going to talk all about the full moon in Cancer. This is a really exciting full moon for 2022 because not only is it the first full moon of this year, but last year in 2021, we didn't have a full moon in Cancer at all. So this is a long overdue full moon. Full moons are times of releasing, of letting go, of seeing the light, of seeing the truth. And this is an area of our lives that we really haven't seen the truth on in quite some time. So let's dive all into this full moon in Cancer. In this video, we are going to talk all about what to expect when we have a full moon in Cancer. What does Cancer represent in the zodiac wheel and in our lives? And we're also going to talk about the conversations that this full moon is having with the other planets, so we can have a better understanding of why we're feeling the way that we're feeling at the time of this full moon. And I'm going to give you guys at the end of this video some things that you should be doing to harness this energy so you can release and let go of some things and move into the next chapter of your life. So let's start out with the basics. This full moon in Cancer is happening on January 17th at 6:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're planning on doing a new moon ritual, you can do your new moon ritual for 3 days before or up to 3 days after the full moon. That's a question I get very often is, oh, I think I missed the full moon. Can I still do a ritual? Absolutely. If you have your 2022 Retrograde Astrology Journal, you're just going to open up to that first full moon in Cancer. You'll see it here on the page. And this journal is not only going to give you an overview and description of what to expect during a full moon in Cancer, so it's very educational, but it also gives you a new moon ritual. So I highly encourage you to do this ritual at the time of the new moon, 3 days before to 3 days after. You're also going to see in this journal the crystals, the herbs, and the chakra point that you should be using to maximize this energy. And lastly, there are the journal prompts for you to fill out. If you don't have your copy of the 2022 Retrograde Astrology Journal, you can still purchase one. You haven't missed out on anything yet. They're available for purchase in the description box below. You'll find the link. I'll ship them right out to you, and you should have it in time for the next astrological event. So this full moon is going to be happening, like I said, January 17th, 6:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adjust that for your time zone. And it's happening at 27 degrees of Cancer. So I'm going to throw up here the chart of this full moon. You'll see the moon at 27 degrees of Cancer and the sun directly opposite in the sky at 27 degrees of Capricorn. Every time we have a full moon, it essentially means that the sun and the moon are in complete opposition of each other. The sun is at a point in the sky where it can illuminate all of its brightness onto the moon. So we see the moon bright and full in the sky. What's beautiful about that is not only are we getting sunlight emitted onto us during a full moon, but we're also getting the moon dust emitted onto us energetically. So moon bathing during a full moon is fantastic. Now, being at 27 degrees of Cancer, what does that mean? Well, Cancer is the zodiac sign of the mother. It's of the home. It's of the part of us that was birthed into life. So it deals with our subconscious and our fears and our childhood traumas. Cancer is a very emotional sign. It is ruled by the moon. So when the moon is in Cancer, which happens every 28 days, as the moon goes through its journey around the entire astrological wheel, it takes 28 days for it to go all the way around. So every 28 days, the moon is in Cancer. And when it's in Cancer, it's at home. It's in its full power. So it's the emotional part of ourselves. So whenever the moon is in Cancer, especially during a full moon, our emotions can be very heightened. You can feel very sensitive to what other people say, sensitive to the energy around you. If someone's having a bad day, you're more likely to also have a bad day because you're picking up their energy. If you're someone who's very empathic or intuitive, you're going to feel the vibes all around you. So if you're very emotional at the time of this full moon, just let it flow. Don't act on it, journal it. That's why this moon ritual that I put into this journal is very important for a full moon in Cancer. Now, the sun being in Capricorn, what does that symbolize? Well, Capricorn is very opposite from Cancer, right? Because it's opposite in the chart. Capricorn is not emotional. It's very practical. It's very realistic. It's very much about accomplishing our goals. It's very paternal in the way that we have to have discipline and structure and routine. And it's all about success and getting to the top of the mountain and being accomplished in life, very determined and driven, not emotional. So when the sun is here in the sky during a full moon in Cancer, we have this heightened sense of wanting to accomplish goals and wanting to get things done, right? It's Capricorn season. Again, Capricorn season is when the sun journeys through all 30 degrees of Capricorn. It lasts for a month for us. And it's the time of the new year, right? So we want to go, we want to do things, new goals, new me, new dreams, new this. When the sun meets the moon in direct opposition, the moon will say, hold on, I want to make decisions based on my emotions. I want to make decisions based on how I feel. And I want my intuition to guide me to my success. So this is a very pivotal moment. Full moons are all about realizing the truth, right? It's when the sky is the brightest at the night and we can see things clearly. So you might be getting some information. You might be listening to your intuition and having these ahas of, oh my gosh, this is what's holding me back. This is what I want in my life. This is what I don't want in my life. These are the people I want in my life. There's a lot of realizations that might happen around your home, around your family, around your emotions. Your intuition might be giving you that spiny sense that something's off. And this isn't a time to overlook them. It's a time to acknowledge them. Because let's talk about some of the conversations the other planets are having with this full moon, which gives us more of an understanding of the energy that we're going to be feeling. So during this full moon in Cancer in 2022, from the chart here, we can see that the planet Pluto is right next door at 28 degrees of Capricorn. It's right next to the sun. And who is Pluto? Pluto is all about massive transformation. He deals with our subconscious. He deals with the underworld. He deals with the control and manipulation, and he is very much about transforming energy. So again, we have to transform that energy of I want to go, I want to do, I want to create all these things, and morphing it from the fear, from the inner child wounds and all those things that we had, right? Dealing with the mother, dealing with the family, dealing with our subconscious, into a way for us to go with the flow. Cancer is a feminine sign. Getting away from that go, 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 do, 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 transform the energy into a flow, into self-care, into self-nurturing, right? A lot of us are older now. We don't have our mothers to nurture us. So are you nurturing yourself? Are you providing yourself with security and comfort and self-care? So this is a big thing to recognize at the time of this full moon, because Pluto is wanting to take those fears and to take those childhood wounds and to take those things from the past that aren't getting us to success, Capricorn, the sun in Capricorn, aren't getting us to success, aren't helping us accomplish our goals, and following our emotions and our intuition and providing that nurture for ourselves. Very big conversation at this time. Also, on January 17th, we are 1 day away from Uranus coming out of retrograde. So at the time of this full moon, Uranus is about to stop his retrograde. He's gone backwards in the sky since August of 2021, making us reflect, bringing up sudden jolting changes. He's been throwing curveballs our way. Uranus loves to throw curveballs in our life. And now he's coming out of retrograde. He's ready to move forward. He's ready to get on with life, move into the future, into the next chapter, looking at the new things, doing the next things. And so this is very important because at this full moon, we're ready to move forward, but we have one more thing to deal with, one more curveball, one more aha that we need to process so we can keep moving forward. So be very careful with what kind of intuitive spiny senses, what kind of emotions come up. Now, don't forget, Venus is still retrograde at this time in the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So she's hanging out over here with the sun. She's been having conversations with him, saying, what do I value? What do I love? Venus is the planet of relationships, of harmony, of beauty, of creativity, of our value system. She's been retrograde since December of 2021. So she's been making us reflect. What do I value? What don't I value? Who do I value? Who do I want in my life? What do I want my life to look like? What is beautiful to me? And she's all about nurture and self-care, a very feminine sign. So with her retrograding and bringing up these questions, during a full moon that is in a feminine sign, Cancer, there's this huge wake-up call for all of us to really start nurturing ourselves, into finding little moments and pockets of time in our day where we can be all about self-care. So at the end of every new and full moon video, I give you guys something that you can do in your life around the time of this full moon to maximize this energy. And at this time, I call and urge you to do some decluttering and purging in your life. The only way we're going to get to the next chapter is by removing the things that don't work for us anymore. So since Cancer represents the home and family and our subconscious mind, let's do some purging. Go around your home and clear out all the clutter. Clear out the things that you don't want anymore. Old paintings, old documents, old things that just don't work for you. Remember, Mercury is retrograde. Mercury went retrograde on the 14th, just 3 days before this full moon. And Mercury retrogrades are all about going inwards, not getting more information, not launching projects, not doing things out there. It's about removing and reassessing and reanalyzing and redoing. So this is a good time to look around your home, figure out what doesn't feel good anymore, reduce the clutter, remove the chaos, and transform your home. Cancer rules the home. Transform your home into a nurturing self-care sanctuary so that when all the planets get back on track and the chaos dies down, you are ready to run for your goals and you always have a safe space to come back to. So I think that's what we're being called to do at the time of this full moon. If you go ahead and do this, please tag me in your home transformations. Who doesn't love a good before and after of a room declutter session? So please tag me in that on your Instagram. You can tag me at holistic.soul.sisters. Follow our Instagram page where every Saturday I do a What's in the Stars Saturday, where I talk about the astrological energy going on for the upcoming week. Again, to help you prepare for and understand the chaos, the energy that you might be feeling, and also to make the best decisions of your life. Times to break up, not break up, launch projects, go on vacation, those kind of fun things. So again, if you don't have your 2022 retrograde journal, it's not too late. We've only gone through a couple astrological events. You have the entire year still to go. You can purchase one in the description box below. There is a link. I'll send it right out to you. You'll have it within a couple of days. If you're not following our private Facebook community, I would love to welcome you into our community where we dive into so much more personal development, holistic health and healing. People share their testimonials, and every Sunday we do Soul Growth Sunday, which is a time where we get together on Sunday mornings at 11:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in a private chat room, and we just share what's going on with our lives. I give you guys some inspo for you to take into your heart, into your mind, and then share with the world for your upcoming week. So it's just a way for us to take what we create with Holistic Soul Sisters and ripple effect it out into the world. So thank you guys so much for being here. Please hit like and subscribe. Share with anyone you think would be interested in astrology and using astrology to prepare for their life. And also, if you're interested in a personal birth chart reading, that is my passion. I'm a relational astrologer, so I help people have a better relationship with themselves by understanding their birth chart. We do yearly overview forecasts where I can help you look at your chart, at all the new and full moons that are happening, how they impact you, and what you can anticipate for the upcoming year in your life. I also do a lot of compatibility readings where I help you better understand your partner based on their moon sign, their Venus, their Mercury, all their planetary placements, and also for parents to better understand their children. So I'm always here for that. You can book a reading in the description box below. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you in the next video. Happy full moon in Cancer.